Coffee or tea? Bus or taxi? You know, our whole lives are just filled with little choices. But have you ever stopped to think, how do you actually say you want one thing instead of another in Korean? Well, that's exactly what we're going to tackle today. Let's get this mastered in the next 5 minutes.
So, picture this. It's a classic situation, right? You're at a cafe, you've got two great options in front of you, coffee and tea. But you can only pick one. You got to make a choice.
Okay, so the waiter comes over to your table. You've made up your mind. You want that coffee. You definitely do not want the tea. So, what do you say? How do you phrase that choice clearly, politely, in Korean? This is the exact puzzle we're going to solve right now.
And you're going to love this. The answer is actually really simple. It all comes down to just one super powerful little word, 대신. This word is your key. It's going to unlock a whole new way for you to express exactly what you want.
So what is this magic word? It's just a little particle, like a tag that you stick right onto the end of a noun. It can mean instead of, in place of, or, as we're going to find out in a minute, it can even mean in return for. It's incredibly useful.
And here's the best part. The grammar is an absolute breeze. The formula is just this. You take the thing you don't want, the rejected noun, and you just attach 대신 right after it. That's it. The thing you're rejecting plus 대신. Super simple, right?
Okay, let's see how this works in a real sentence. 밥 대신 잠을 잘래. First up, you've got 밥, which means meal. That's our rejected option. Then, boom, right after it is our key word, 대신. And finally, you have the thing you are choosing to do, 잠을 잘래. I'll sleep.
Okay, that's enough theory. We've covered the what and the why. Now it's time to actually practice a little bit so this stuff really sticks in your brain.
Ready? Let's do a little rapid-fire round. Back at the cafe, 차 대신 커피 주세요. When you're paying, 현금 대신 카드로 낼게요. Deciding how to get somewhere, 택시 대신 버스 타자. And making plans, 오늘 대신 내일 만나. You see how useful this is?
Okay, I've been doing all the talking. Now it's your turn to do some thinking. Imagine you're at a restaurant, you're on a diet, and you want to order water, not juice. How would you use 대신 to make that happen? Oh, and the word for juice is juice. Give it a shot.
So, did you get it? The rejected item is the juice, right? So we start with juice, then we add our magic word, 대신, and then we ask for what we actually want. 물 주세요. 주스 대신 물 주세요. Perfect. See, you're already getting it.
You are doing awesome. You've learned the forms, you've seen the different meanings, and you've even done some practice. So let's do one final little test to make sure you've really got the hang of this.
Okay, here's the situation. You were sick, so you couldn't go to an important meeting. Your awesome friend went for you. They took your place. So, which of these sentences is the best way to describe what happened? A, which says, my friend went because of me, or B, which says, my friend went instead of me. What do you think?
And the correct answer is B. 친구가 나 대신 갔어. Now, it's true your friend went because you were sick, so A isn't totally wrong. But B is so much better because it uses 대신 to perfectly capture that idea of on behalf of or in place of. It really emphasizes that your friend was your substitute.
And just like that, you've done it. Seriously, in just a few minutes, you have added one more incredibly useful, common Korean grammar point to your skill set. That is a huge win for today, so congratulations.
So I've got one last question for you. What are you going to do with this new knowledge? Are you going to try making a sentence of your own? Maybe just say one of the examples out loud? Think about it. What will you do right now instead of just watching another video? Go on, give it a try.